Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RollPlay. We haven't done a show in like a month or something on any show. This is the first RollPlay show since I think the middle of October.
What?
Yeah.
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 You haven't done any West marches?
We did one, and I wasn't on it. So technically, I wasn't there. I was there, but
It's like
well,
it never
technically, I
happened.
was there, but I didn't play.
Gotcha.
Right.
But I think the last time we played Mirrorshades was the 3rd of October.
Oh,
For a
you know
while.
what?
No, like the
Oh,
14th or 12th.
I made a tracker today.
What is up? What is your mic right now? What
Oh, yeah, your
do you
mic's
mean?
buzzing now. It wasn't buzzing before.
What are you talking about?
did it change mics?
What do you mean?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm not trolling.
But they said it was okay.
Yeah,
was
it sounded
before.
fine
Yeah,
before.
it's fine.
Like, how is it buzzing?
That's not buzzing. You were like peeking, and it came in as a robot.
Oh, well, let me do something about that.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll just wait.
That's all you had to say. Is this better?
I think so.
Is that?
It sounds like your
down?
compressor is topping off. It's compressing it too much.
It's like getting your eyes checked. Number one, number two, number one.
I don't seriously. I don't. Is it fine now?
I mean, it's not bad. It just doesn't sound
All
like
right.
it usually
I'll just
does.
turn down the gain a bunch. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Is that better?
Now you're just like mega quiet.
Oh fuck! God damn it! God damn it! I'm sorry. Well, this is a shitty way to start the show. So
And now your
I'll-
camera just froze. Everything's going up. You're just fucking up.
He's not frozen for me. That's your fault,
Yeah.
JP.
His eyes are just closed. He's in a dark
Yeah, we
place.
can see him. Everything's all
That's,
it's a mess.
That's me in.
Welcome
almost
back,
every
everybody.
case.
Welcome back to Roleplay Mirrorshades.
Everything's ruined. We might as well just quit the whole internet while we're at it.
It also might just be my ears are stopped up. So who knows? I don't know.
Well, the other three, can you tell me? Like, what is it?
What JP said.
I mean,
I'll just.
They got nothing.
What?
They got
Alright.
nothing. Look, we're good. It's been a while,
if
guys.
you
We
say
haven't-
so. So no, I mean seriously, can you understand me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm loud,
It's
it
fine.
gets- so I
It's-
should
it's-
not be loud because
It's
Bon
fine
Bon's
because of
pretty
all
loud.
all the people on the show, or really all the shows, you're known for your calm tenor throughout. So
Yeah,
it'll be-
exactly.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
worried about everyone else.
You're good.
Okay. Okay.
What were you gonna say before you started?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it was too long. Did you know the heroes just launched? By the way, the BlizzCon heroes like 5 minutes
Yeah,
before we
I
went
heard.
live.
We were talking about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to play those afterwards.
Boo, gross. Who wants to play Overwatch? Not me.
Just everyone just stare at Dodger's face for a while.
It's a
We'll
good face.
talk to you about Overwatch because I know you've been playing a lot. How much have you played? We played like one game. That was their first day. I think that was
Oh,
Tuesday.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
If I started on Tuesday,
Do the math.
maybe like 50 hours or so since then.
All right.
Maybe more.
All right. I put in 90. I haven't touched it since I got back.
Yeah.
I thought I
So
was going to be
great.
burnt out,
I like
but I'm
it.
not.
I like it. Obviously, now that I've spent some time with it, there's some shit that I would absolutely change about it, but I guess that's why it's a beta. However, I will say right now, I'd like to make the declaration here
about Farrah.
and henceforth. What? Is it about what?
Farrah.
No, Farrah's great. It is about a map that is called Temple of Anus. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Incubus. And it is, I mean, in terms of like maps and competitive games that weren't created by users, that were actually created by game companies, this one is at least top 5, maybe top 3. It's a bad map.
It's not that good.
It is a map that is so bad that it just not only is fucking terrible, JP, but it encourages like the shittiest type of play that you could possibly imagine.
Yeah. I have no argument. It's the worst map in the beta by far. I'll agree with that. But did the new map, did Hollywood come out as well in like the past 5 minutes? Did they put that in?
Oh, maybe that would come with it. I don't know.
I would think it
Be
would because
cool.
they also announced that at
Yeah.
BlizzCon, but I don't know if it was there or not. I didn't have a chance to play that one, but yeah. Overwatch is good. It's good. Dodger, what's going on with your blue hair? How long has that been a thing?
How long has it been a thing?
Yeah.
Since Friday.
Oh.
So
Well, there
I'm
you
in
go.
love with it. I love it so much. My mom called me up and was like, "It's very bright." And I was like, "Mm-hmm." She goes, I mean, I thought it would be a bit softer, you know? I mean, I really liked the blonde. And I was like, uh-huh.
Mhm.
She was very
Got those
like,
weird.
"Oh, that's blue. That is very blue."
Yeah, it looks like Pocket's emote. Did you realize that? It might be the same exact color of Pocket's
It
emote.
might be, yeah. When we were washing it out, I was like, "Oh, I thought it was going to be a bit more teal than Pockets is," but I think they're the same color. Maybe they're
Yeah.
very similar, at least.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What have you been up to?
Just in general in life.
Yeah, but I didn't get to see you at BlizzCon, so I have no idea what's going on
I
with your life.
know. Nothing new, really. I just watched a lot of Ink Master because yesterday was my day off, and I was like, "How can I properly utilize this day?" So I got brunch and had a lot of mimosas, and then I watched an entire season of Ink Master, and it was great.
Ink Master, is that the show about tattooing, or is this an anime?
It's a show about tattoo. It's the
Okay, it's either one of the two. I don't know.
it's the reality tattoo competition show on Spike, and it's so, oh my god, it's just like burly men yelling at each other. The show, it's so funny, and then they do really dope tattoos and sometimes really bad tattoos. It's such a good combination, like on a
Wait.
Venn diagram of things I love.
Do they tattoo like real tattoos when they do these?
What? Of course, yeah.
And then they just do they have the person in the room? It's like, that's a bad tattoo. Then they try to fix it. Like, how does this work?
No, it's like people sign a waiver being like, "I understand that I'm getting a free tattoo and I have to just fucking deal with how it looks in the end."
Why would you?
So-
What the fuck?
I don't know. So these people come in, they all get assigned different people depending on what they want. Like people try to screw each other over and be like, "Oh, this one's going to be really bad because it's like underbust and that's going to hurt so bad. And she's only ever sat for like 50 minutes for a tattoo. This dude's going to get boned." And then like the girl goes in and she's like, "I really want like flowers all up in here. But then I was thinking maybe also like a wolf head that goes down to my pelvis." And they're like, "No," because they only have 6 hours to do the tattoos. And so sometimes they get convinced to do way more than they can actually do. And so when the time limit's up, half of the tattoo just isn't finished. And they're like, "I can't believe that they didn't finish my tattoo. How unprofessional." Just like, this
Wait,
is
but do they
amazing.
actually finish it, or are they just fucked?
No, at the end of the 6 hours, you fucking walk away. You signed a piece of paper saying you were
it's
cool
not
with
like
it.
it's not like you can't go back later and get it finished. Like,
This show,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
you
It's not
actually
like
can't.
you can
finish
never
this
go into a
tattoo.
tattoo parlor and finish it.
So is it
But,
more
like,
interesting watching people getting fucked over or the actual reality for TV part of the show? Because me, I'd rather just
mean-
watch people get fucked over.
That's the whole show, dude.
That is- of
watch
course
Ink
that
Master.
is the whole
Seriously,
show.
there's 6 seasons of just.
Is that on Netflix?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu?
It used
Okay.
to be on Netflix, and then it switched over, and I was like, but now I watch it on Hulu.
Okay.
They probably did a bunch of testing beforehand where they were like, "Okay, let's see how long it would take for the the tattoos that we need." They're like, "Okay, like 10 hours, make them do it in 6." And they made a show
Well,
around it.
I mean, all of the judges, well, except for Dave Navarro. Dave Navarro, I'm convinced, is just on there because
Wait,
he
Dave
has a lot of-
Navarro's on there?
He's the host. He's the main host.
What the
yeah.
fuck is
But
going
then-
on with this show?
So it's Dave Navarro, and then all of the other hosts are like dudes who have been tattooing for fucking ever, and so they just like get in real deep. Like if somebody does a shitty tattoo, they're like, "What the fuck's up with your lines, man? You expect people to walk out of your tattoo shop with line work like this?" It's so good.
Is Ami there, or is the guy from I think he was on Miami Ink?
Oh no, none of those
Not,
people. are on there.
Garver's not there. No one's there.
Nah. You get new tattoo bays to fall in love with.
Well, there you go.
It doesn't have to be same old.
Might have to check that out.
We should all watch it. It's perfect. It's perfect trash.
Anyone watch Supergirl?
No,
No,
is it
I want
garbage?
to.
I watched the first episode. I was real drunk on the plane. It was real bad.
Real bad.
The only reason I got
Aw.
through it is because I was like 5 or 6 Jack and Cokes in at the point when I started watching it. And it was...
That's too bad.
Maybe it was because it was the pilot. I've been told it gets better as shows do in the second episode. But
Is that the one with Zoe Deschanel?
no. You're thinking of...
New Girl? What did you say?
yeah,
Yeah, New Girl.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl. Well,
JP,
Yeah.
Heroes, JP?
I have not watched it. Have you?
I have.
Is it good?
It's
Well, I know you said it was terrible because
Yep.
they had like the video game girl or whatever that would go into.
oh god, that shit's terrible.
Yeah.
But basically, they had a very, very well done time travel arc
Oh,
that I was super impressed with.
nice.
Yes, where like you basically, if they showed you one side of the show for 4 episodes, and then they're like, all right, check this shit out. And then they flipped it over and they showed you basically the other side. And it was well done.
Have you started
Right.
watching Heroes again yet? Or not Heroes? It's fuck. Shield, Agents of Shield. I don't know why I said Heroes.
I haven't.
Man, season 3 wheat is basically Buffy. It's on the quality of Buffy, and a lot of the shit was basically in Buffy.
What season of Buffy?
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna
How do you
say
mean?
Buffy spans along.
Like
Like
Long
season
series of
7
like
of
season-
Buffy, or
Downs.
like
season 4 and 5. I would say probably similar, most similar. It's really good wheat. I would actually say just watch the finale of season 2 and then watch season 3. For whatever reason, I don't know if the actors finally got
okay.
enough money and they started acting, but like everyone is just a billion times better in season 3 and the storyline so far. That like they basically take a storyline that would typically not be resolved in like 24 episodes and they solve it in 2. And like I don't know what the fuck is the rest of the season. Because they just like solve this giant thing that happens at the end of season 2 at the beginning of season 3 immediately. It's really good. I highly recommend. I cannot recommend it enough, actually, to watch just season 3. Or maybe the end of season 2 and then season 3. Do not watch season 1, though. It's abysmal. It doesn't even make
Yeah.
sense.
ask something about popular media. 'Cause I don't watch movies very often or shows. I see those like little minion things everywhere, and people love minions. Like people are like 30 years old, 25 years old.
Yeah, don't
And I
watch
tried
Minions.
to watch that Minions movie, and they don't speak English. They
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Yeah.
don't they
It
know
was-
this is America?
It's like for like actual like not even toddlers, like babies.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I
like,
think-
have
I
you
think
have
the
you seen the
reality is-
Despicable Me movies?
No.
That is the precursor. Like that's what you would need to watch to figure out why people are obsessed with Minions. But even then, I don't get it.
But like grown adults, they watch like the whole Minions movie. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
People
Mark-
like
You one of
really
them?
bad stuff.
No, I've
Yeah.
actually not seen the new Minion movie, but as I just went to PAX Australia, I saw at least 4 people around me on the in-flight entertainment
Watching it.
watch the latest Minions movie. I also had a lot of people watch Trainwreck, which I still haven't seen, but I do know because I saw that like 5 times that John Cena's ass is in it
Oh, really?
quite a bit. And I just, it was funny
Uh-huh.
because at one point, like, there was John Cena's ass on one side of me, and there was literally then 4 minutes later, John Cena's ass on the other side of me. Now, don't get me wrong, John Cena is actually a fucking amazing spectacle of the human body. Like, it's actually incredible how fit and like
Yeah, of
he
course.
is seriously what they make, statues out of.
Yeah.
But it was just funny that on the plane, kids and everything, whatever. It's just an ass, but it's funny. John says ass a lot.
There you go.
Cena.
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 Yeah, Cena.
Fucking Cena.
I was-
I don't watch that shit. I just fucking.
Because
like
you can't
to
Cena
hear about
him.
it. Oh.
That's
Think of it that
actually
way.
not it, but that
Yeah,
makes
You can't Cena him.
it's a way to remember it, I guess.
That's why I say it down under. No, I'm just kidding.
How was Australia? I didn't even.
Actually, who cares? Let's talk about the number of RollPlay fans that are in Australia.
Is it more than one?
let's talk about the number of roleplay fans that are in Australia that watch that shit live.
Aww.
Really?
Like,
Wow.
I bet you right now, if like the Aussies would represent in some way, that they would be pretty loud. I was pretty surprised, JP. I was pretty surprised. A lot of people wearing Swan Song and Bomb Threat shirts, and
Aww.
yeah,
I was gonna wear my Swan Song shirt today.
I think I saw
Oh.
one roleplay shirt at
Could have
BlizzCon.
matched.
Is Breakdown also a fan of Swan Song?
Dude,
Yeah, totally.
fucking one every
Good.
hour.
I think I saw one at BlizzCon.
Look at that. They talk about. Look at all these people. New Zealand. Okay, now people are just going to start being like, "Yep, me too." But there was like 20 right away. So shout out to you dudes and dudettes.
Well, there you go.
Aww.
There you go.
That's awesome.
So Australia sucked, is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh.
I had this weird international experience where all right, this is gonna be guys. Sorry, I'm just talking so much, but I didn't take out any money. I was like, I'm gonna see if I can do this totally electronically.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like that so much.
Really?
I thought you were implying that you didn't pay for anything while you
Yeah,
were
I
there.
thought
And
you
I
were
was
just
like,
big leaguing
go
everyone.
on.
I started begging at 1 p.m. and by 5 I was having no. It was not like that. I was actually it was just an interesting sort of like I don't know lesson like experience. If I could go back and do it again, I would have taken out a bunch of money. It just made everything easier.
Yeah.
Did you get any coins?
I had nothing. I was like, boom, I'm going in with my wallet, and it's got an Amex, a Visa, and a MasterCard. And one of those three better be taken. So every time I went in, I'd ask, so it was weird.
One time I was talking to this Australian guy on the plane, and then my boyfriend's American, and he was beside me, and the Australian started talking about how they have little animals on their coins, and I was like, yeah, we have little animals on our coins too, on Canadian money. And so we just started comparing like all the little animals and just like shitting all over American currency.
Yeah,
What are you talking
Commonwealth
about?
type.
We have an animal. We have the best animal.
It's true.
George
Our,
Washington.
Fucking American eagle.
yeah. No, our animal actually hunts all the
Yeah,
other
like a
little
platypus.
animals.
Exactly. How could the American eagle?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We got a polar bear on our coins. They could a polar bear could take an eagle.
Eagle would beat a polar bear any day.
No way.
Any day. As long as he doesn't ever land. As long as
Okay,
it's
yeah,
a
like
smart
the
eagle.
strafing runs,
Yeah.
maybe like
We
the eagle.
also-
Like, all
I'm
right.
pretty sure that we've printed in our mint some coins with buffalo and bison on them.
Yeah, I
Wow.
had some of those before.
Yeah, and I think that maybe it might have been the penny, in which case we would have a lot of those, and our bison would fuck up whatever you could throw at us.
Oh, so now we're talking about like the
Honestly,
number of
I'm
coins in
quarters.
concerned about
circulation.
America winning in anything, but it's just fun.
Total number of coins in circulation times power of animal equals victory condition, I guess. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see how the rules of this game work.
Yeah. I don't know.
We don't even have pennies. What was on the penny? Oh, leaves. We had
Yeah,
leaves.
leaves.
So we couldn't not win any fights there. Lose the penny game.
I made a
At least
very
it's not like a building.
Yeah.
I made a very wise decision about 4 years ago to never have any cash or coins on me at all times for the rest of my life, and I've lived by that every day. I do
What
not.
if you were in a bind? What if you lost your cards?
Hasn't happened.
All of them.
Actually, it has
That
happened.
happened to me once, and I didn't.
Yeah,
and I was
I've
doing that in
definitely had-
Romania. Yeah.
I've had multiple situations where I've been like, thank God I had this cash on me.
It's only nope. It's actually never happened. I lost my card at PAX Prime, and I just had everyone else pay for me. And then I PayPal'd them money back.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Trash, JP.
That's not the worst. I PayPal'd them immediately. It was fantastic. It was great. Fuck cash and physical goods, or rather, paying for physical goods with physical cash.
The
That's all
only
I'm
thing
saying.
was I wanted like one piece of Romanian currency, so I had to just ask someone like, "Hey, can I have like $1?" I had like nothing to give them for it,
Oh,
but it
that's
was
all.
fine.
Goes to Romania, begs for money.
That's a
Yeah.
little dicey.
Hey, can I have
It's
a
all
dollar?
coming
Can we
back
give you a
around to the
dollar?
same place over and over.
Yeah.
A little dicey. Well, anyways, Adam, what have you been up to?
not going to BlizzCon, hanging out here, watching Nerps videos on the internet, playing some Overwatch.
You'd probably be sick if you went, so you made the right call.
Dude, I'm sick anyway. It didn't even matter.
Really? I'm glad you
Yeah.
didn't come then, because then I'd be like ultra sick.
Yeah. I didn't get sick at like either of the last couple of cons I went to, but I'm fucking sick now. But
I'm sick because we went to Disney the first day for 12 hours and walked 10
yeah.
miles, and then my immune system was tanked because I slept for 4 hours, and then I got real trashed the next 2 days, and then I got into a plane with a bunch of people and just got sick. So
well, it's like Disneyland has to be like ground zero for a lot of like major sick action. Like there are like people from all over the place, shit tons of kids, and kids are the grossest. So like, yeah, bad times. No wonder you got sick, man.
yeah.
I don't have an excuse. I was like mostly just in my house, so I think like, I don't know, it's in the ventilation or something.
Probably. Yeah, you
Yeah.
should probably do something about that.
Probably, yeah.
What have you been playing?
Biological attacks.
Exactly. What have you been playing game-wise recently?
Played some Overwatch last week. Played a couple of games with Kaitlyn, Wheat,
With the Nerf Squad.
some randos. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like Zenyatta. I think he's my main jam.
Zenyatta is,
Dude.
like, I think the sleeper of the game, man.
Throwing
Did you
those orbs.
see Zenyatta cosplay at BlizzCon?
You know, can I ask a question?
It was amazing.
Isn't that shit hired?
I don't know.
There's no way
it is.
that they have
Some of it's
a
probably hard.
Mercy that looked that good, a Tracer
Yeah.
The
that looked
Tracer?
that good.
The Tracer was so
There's
good.
No, it's got it all right. Like,
They might have been hired. Did you
Yeah,
see the
that's
people
what
that
makes
won?
sense.
Like-
The people that won were like, I mean, as usual, the people that win BlizzCon are always amazing. But the people that
Yeah.
won this year were like really fucking amazing, per usual.
Patrick, no, don't you?
What?
Totally no, don't you?
What?
Are they paid?
It's like,
Are they
We actually just
why are
couldn't hear
you
you.
whispering to me?
Yeah.
Are they paid?
Well,
How did that work?
I know that. I mean, last year they had people who were paid to be dressed up as Overwatch characters for the
The launch, yeah.
for the announcement. So I would assume that
They made them.
it would be either the same people or the same costumes. Like
So
I
we
wasn't
need to
there, so I
find
don't know.
Pictures of that launch party and
You
compare
need
them
to basement Columbo
pictures
this
and
and just
see-
spend way too much time comparing and contrasting photos. Yeah.
Get on it, Reddit.
What does it matter if they're paid though? Are you saying they're? Does that actually matter to you, Wheat?
Well,
If they
no, I
entered
think it's
the
interesting
competition.
because I saw pictures of it. There was media around it. You know, there's like a Reddit thread, and I think like I look at it and I'm like, I've seen a lot of cosplay in my time, and
Uh-huh.
I feel like this really, 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 really like well done 4 cosplays in a row have to have been like Blizzard saying, let's make these costumes and put it. Which
Well,
is there's nothing.
They also
wrong
have a
with
really
that.
good
Like,
prize pool for the cosplay tournament. That might also
Yeah.
bring out.
Were those people in the cosplay?
I
tournament?
saw them lining up for the cosplay, but
I
I didn't
think they
watch
were,
it.
Then
yeah.
wow, then well
Oh, maybe they
I'm
weren't
gonna-
then.
I'm gonna pull
I would
back
assume
then.
they wouldn't let them be in it.
I'm gonna pull back. Maybe it is a big fucking deal, that cosplay tournament. I'm
Yeah.
pulling out.
I
they
think
might
first.
have. They might have just
Thank
been
you,
lining
Kate.
up to get the professional pictures.
Yeah, that
Like,
too.
I can admit.
I think first place was like 3,000 or something like that. So it's not
well,
bad money.
that Tracer didn't win.
Yeah, there was it was a really like obscure World of Warcraft raid hero or raid boss or something that won. I forget. You'll have to pull them up.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Look,
they were good.
all I'm saying is Junkrat is the best character. So y'all back up.
Get out of here, Junkrat. No way.
He's not bad.
Gross.
He's not the best.
He's not bad. He's super
He's good
fucking
for breaking
annoying
all
though.
those Bastion bots.
Yeah.
Like,
The thing with Overwatch is every hero can actually be OP in any given situation.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a fun game, because it's just like you'll die and be like, it's fucking broken. Like, why is it not being fixed? Why is this not being changed? But I think Kaplan was actually saying that they're gonna fix McCree. He's actually being nerfed soon. Because he's good in like all 3 ranges, like close, up close, mid, and long. So they're just gonna nerf him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Who, McCree?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the fucking cowboy sniper. Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude.
He said
I think his ult goes off for too long because if everyone hides for his complete duration of the ult, you push really hard.
yeah, for the 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
5 seconds seems more reasonable, but you are completely like
Open.
Yeah, you are completely open. So
But let's be honest, he's still a piece of shit.
Yeah. No, he is.
every time I get
I
shot
love
by
it.
Hanzo, and they're like, here's his view while he was killing you. I'm like, he never fucking saw me. God damn it, Hanzo, you piece of shit. I hate Hanzo so much.
Hanzo's
Yeah.
a lot of fun to play.
Wall
Yeah.
hack in the game is just bonkers.
Exactly.
Whenever I get the shot of the dwarf killing me, they just have a wrench out and they're like fixing a turret.
I mean,
and
we
that's
were talking
it.
about this. Yeah, every Torbjorn like play of the game is just him hitting his turret for
Yep.
the whole
Yeah.
time.
We had one with Tally where he was walking back to the like where the payload was, and he just gets like a quad kill, and he's
Without
just
even
walking.
leaving.
He's just literally walking from the spawn to the payload for like 5 seconds. There's no one around him. It was
Sorry,
pretty
delegate that shit.
good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Anyways, Kaitlyn, you went to the not Hardest Swarm. Hardest Swarm's dead. Legacy of the Void launch party last night.
Yeah.
How was that?
I got to see Boxer.
He was there.
Yeah.
Didn't he play in like he played in an Archon match or something at
Yeah, he played against Yellow in an Archon match. Guess who won?
Yellow? Boxer won, really?
Every time.
Oh wow.
Can I just say,
Forever
Kayla,
second to Boxer.
your BlizzCon Snapchat game was like on lock.
Dude,
the whole
so many
game.
didn't post, so I have to like make a video with them or something.
They're pretty good. Like some of them are upside down, like terrible lighting. Ones that are like so loud you can't tell what's going on. But I'm like, whatever Kaitlyn's doing, it looks really fun.
It looks
There's a lot of really
Enjoy
bright lights
BlizzCon
and yelling.
freely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then what else? I mean, you were at BlizzCon, so I don't pick something from BlizzCon and talk about it because there's too much going on.
My friend Hofworm came second in Hearthstone,
Overall,
and he learned that coming second at something is really good. You know, you're
Yeah.
better than all these other people. But it gets really fucking annoying when every single person comes up to you and they're basically just reminding you that you came second. They're like, wow, congrats on coming second. Like, wow, congrats on almost winning, but not winning. And like, he just kept getting stopped by all these people saying that. And, you know,
I
I
can see
kind
how
of
that would get
understood it.
at the same time, though, he should just be happy he got second. Fuck everyone else.
Well, that's what I thought at first. But then it was like, it's just a lot of people, you know? Congrats on almost winning.
He should say, "Yeah, I got a lot more money than you did, motherfucker." And then just keep walking. Like, there's so many typical responses you should have. Shouldn't even matter. But yeah,
That's the first though, right?
yeah, exactly. I didn't. What? Who else was in the finals? Like, who actually won?
I don't want to say his name, so I always messed it up.
Okay, all right. I'll look it up then.
He used to be on Root, and now he's on Navi.
I don't follow
like
the
a-
Hearthstone scene.
Ostakaka? I can't say it.
That
so.
sounds like a terrible name to say. BlizzCon.
Streptococcus.
Let's see. I'll butcher it because I don't care. Oh, that's the cosplay. There's the talent. How many fucking things?
Ostkakkak. Ostkaka.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I never do it right.
Well, there you go. He won. that?
Ostakaka.
What were we doing last on roleplay? Because something happened. I think we were just in
This
the apartment.
Maurice was taken
this
to
particular
jail.
role play, or just
Yeah.
like any of them.
Any of them really.
Well, you're in outer space, and no, this is the one with all the gang stuff and the you sending one of your friends to jail by accident thing. Well, let me
What
hand
is
out some.
that? What?
I don't know. Whatever.
Huh?
Hmm.
No, that's
Yeah.
not a thing that happened.
No.
Nonsense.
No, not at all.
Yeah, can't we vote on it?
Yeah, let's vote. Yeah, we'll just vote on what happens. In fact, we're all just gonna stop playing and chat just to vote
Strap
on
pull it all.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, just strap pull the whole story from here.
Yeah, no, we'll just Twitter GM it for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Look, I've been getting pretty good at that.
Speaking of which, yeah, can I just say you're so close. You're so close to actually GMing. Like, just take the fucking step, dude. Just do it. Just make it happen, please. You're doing it already. Just do it for real.
And don't go on my subreddit and post that Dodger needs to GM on. Go on her fucking subreddit or her Twitter.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
look at my
push
subreddit.
Yeah.
don't pressure GM. Everybody just go and tweet at Dodger and be like, come on.
Yeah. Just don't fucking put it on my subreddit because I'll delete that shit immediately. Immediately.
I think that might have been my favorite part of that panel we were on at PAX, where I was like, yeah, I was really like, I'm really tempted to just like let Dodger GM Mirrorshades one day, and you're like, oh god, please no.
No, I'm totally fine. I'd totally be into that. I just don't like when people are like, "Does anyone else think?" And then they just post some pointless. It's like, yeah, of course that should happen. I'm not going to make it happen though, unless Dodger wants it to happen. So it's a completely meaningless post.
I want to one day.
Well, there you go.
I want to. I'm scared.
Done.
but I
Don't
want
make
to.
the thread. She already answered it. Boom. Got
And
it.
give us all karma.
Okay. Yeah. So speaking of which, I got some karma to hand out. So we'll do our usual. I'll give out the karma from the votes from the last episode, and then we'll review belief, instinct, and goal. But we'll talk about like what's been going on and stuff first, because you got to know that before you can make your choices. So I don't really remember like moment to moment what happened. I remembered all the kind of like overarching stuff from last session, but let's try to remember based on the votes. So MVP for last session, somebody made a crucial roll so the party could face down a big problem. 65% of the votes say Crusher for that one. I don't know what it is you did. I can't remember what you did, Crusher, but good job doing it.
Yeah,
it
Crusher.
Take your
Was it he went in undercover and talked to people about
The furniture. Yeah.
the sound recorder?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was for Undercover Crusher. Yeah. You went to the auction. I remember now.
Yep,
Yes,
I remember that now. Exactly.
But he didn't bring back my sparkly case, so why is he being rewarded?
Fuck him.
Why are you rewarding him? Yeah, you got the bug from Maurice's office, and then it turned out that on the tape it was just Maurice talking about Bon Bon for 6 hours.
Whoa. And who else?
Oh, that's right.
I remember that.
I don't know. I don't remember anybody else. I remember only.
Wait, yeah. Wait, what was the other thing?
He wasn't
that popped
singing?
up?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was singing a Night Sass song to himself. Yeah.
No, but
and replacing all the lyrics with Bon Bon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and here I am, the jackass who both forgot and then laughed at his own joke. Embodiment for the last session. So role playing in a believable and entertaining manner throughout the session. Night Sass, you got that one. So take your karma there. And then lastly, team worker. The player who worked the hardest to keep the group together. Breakdown. Congratulations, Breakdown. Take your.
Thanks, guys. I
take
don't
your
know
karma on
why,
that
but thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
one.
That's what you did.
Cool. So.
He probably just
Wait, he
didn't
was-
try and
okay, so
sabotage the group like others.
Maurice was also on the phone with like
Was he talking to
There
his
was-
brother?
there was like a split second call that we heard where somebody was trying to buy his business or God, what was it?
He was very adamantly telling someone to get bent. Basically, he was like, "Nope,
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't like. I'm not interested." Yeah. I remember that. So yeah, the current sort of mission, the way things kind of like lay itself out, you're very close to recovering your target, Javier Flores, who, if we remember,
He's on the island.
worked for As Technology in their like biosciences division. He's a geneticist, and he was working towards getting out of As Technology. He wanted out. Bon Bon's friend Moto had done half the job in San Antonio, I think, and gotten him on a plane to Seattle. He hit Seattle and then disappeared, and so you chased him around a little bit, found out he had a drug problem, followed that up, got involved with the Ancients, who had been intentionally selling him bad Better Than Life chips just to fuck with him. There seems to have been a problem that caused him to get some kind of like memory damage, and then he got picked up by the cops and then disappeared again after that. But you managed to follow him or track him down to a Universal Brotherhood, like a rehab center, basically. And that's where you were chasing him down before you got distracted by a problem that occurred related to an old friend of yours. Maurice had been arrested and his company seized by Ascorp Holdings, which is a holding company owned by Az Technology at large. He's planning to sell his car service to iPhone, which is a Aries taxi service.
That's
so
right.
Maurice, yeah, because he made bail, but to do it he had to give up his company. So he's under not under house arrest, but he's in the Barrens with his family. And then Crusher called Deshaun, and Deshaun was uncharacteristically shitty to you. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do.
And you were trying to figure out what was Deshaun's problem, what's the deal with what happened with Maurice, et cetera, et cetera. But Javier is ostensibly in the Council Island rehab facility on Council Island. So that's where we're at. And yeah, Gavin just really wants to help. That's pretty much
Sweet Gavin.
little Gavin.
Oh.
Happy
Yep.
belated birthday, Gavin.
That's right. Oh God.
Oh, that's right. Oh, baby.
Just Gavin
Oh,
sitting at
adopted.
home with the party hat on. That's it. All by himself while you guys are partying with Night's Ass's gross friends.
So gross.
Man, that fan art of the team looking at the Polaroid.
It was so good.
That's
Yeah,
really,
I can't
really
remember
good.
who made that, but it was fantastic.
Crusher wasn't in that. That was dog shit fan art. It was the worst. It's not fun.
Maybe he was in the bed. I can't tell from the Polaroid.
Crusher's in the Polaroid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. So I mean, we can talk about beliefs, instincts, and goals before we get into the meat of it. So again, belief is something that your character that drives your character. It's just a thing you believe. We've seen beliefs like I'm the rightful leader of this team. Things like being famous is the most important thing. Stuff like that. Just statements of things your character cares about. Instinct is something your character does without thinking. And you'll get karma for that if it causes you trouble or complication. And then your goal is just something you want to accomplish, usually in the short term. If it's a long-term goal, you'll just work at it a long time, but never necessarily get it, or you'll get it once. So it's better to try to break it down. Look at something you want to accomplish soon, because then you'll get more karma. And then I can take it away from you by making you reroll stuff. So why don't we go around and we'll get everybody's belief, instinct, and goal. Bonbon.
Sorry, before this, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
base my beliefs or
Yeah.
possibly go on it. Do we know that we put Maurice in jail?
You don't know.
I
For
told
sure.
Bonbon, right? I told Bonbon that I think I did a thing.
Yeah, because the dude that you talked to at Ascorp said, this company has been seized because the owner was arrested under suspicion of collusion with terrorists or something like conspiracy to kidnap an Az Technology resource. Basically, they're blaming Maurice for being involved in the kidnapping of Javier Flores. And the only way that they could have gotten turned on to Maurice is because when you were pressed for, I think you gave them his phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, I want them to be able to contact us, but I don't want them to have our number, so I'll give them Maurice's number, and then it fell apart.
And I think that little detail, the only person that knows that is
Is Bonbon.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I want my goal to be.
Right.
So your goals can be about, it can be as simple as I want to, save Javier Flores, or you might want to change the mission parameters and not turn Javier over to Shiawase after all, right? Because remember his sister's he's really under a lot of stress and he kind of broke down, so there's some implication that he might not actually have wanted to go to Shiawase. He might just wanted to have fucked off.
Can my goal just be to establish communication with Javier?
Yeah, totally. Just get in touch with Javier Flores.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yep, that sounds good.
Can I not state a goal?
You want to keep your goal a secret?
Yes.
Oh, secrets. All right.
Secrets
Yeah.
don't make friends.
I just
That-
don't.
It's
I
fine.
don't. I think it would be better if I just didn't share it.
Okay. All right. Bonbon's keeping it close to the vest. All right. So what do you, Night's Ass, what do you want your belief and instinct to be?
I'm gonna keep my instincts the
Mm-hmm.
same.
Okay.
Which I never have a sentence saying what it is. So just my instinct is to get attention and name drop and whatnot.
Get attention is a perfect instinct. Like anytime that you get in trouble for just trying to get attention, that's great.
And
Everyone,
for my belief, I feel like I'm less paranoid now. Like Gavin put me a little bit more at ease.
Aw.
Even though I'm like the worst friend to Gavin. He
I mean,
serves. He exists to serve me.
sure. I mean, that you can write a belief, right? You can be like, because like the last time we saw Night's Ass, like Night's Ass has been in kind of like a friend's place for a while, right? Like, because we saw
exactly.
we saw her buds, Razor and Jenna, and then you've been hanging out with Gavin. So maybe a belief about like something that makes someone like worth being a friend, or like, you know, like what's your after school special takeaway there? Right? Because you're not, like you're saying, you're kind of feeling like less paranoid. So maybe like something to do with them.
I don't know how that would relate to the mission. I guess it's in a half.
Well, it doesn't have to. Yeah, it's just it's what you believe, right?
For beliefs, do you have to roll on it?
You just need to show your character pursuing your belief or acting in accordance with your belief. Usually there's a role involved, but it doesn't necessarily like 100% have to be.
Maybe everyone wants to be my friend.
Yes, that's an acceptable belief for sure.
All right.
I like that. That's where Night's Ass goes with that too. Like, hey, I have a lot of friends. That must mean everyone just wants to be friends with me.
Everyone's just getting in line.
Cool. Okay. So you just assume that everyone's. So you go from being like everyone wants to kill me to wait a second, everyone just wants to be friends with me.
Yeah, man, nothing bad's happening to me.
Night's Ass, you are a creature of extremes. All right, cool. I'm into it. Okay, so Bonbon, I have your goal. What about your belief and instinct?
I'm gonna keep my belief of you can never be too prepared, and my instinct of I am a hacker and I must hack.
Yeah, those are good. They're deep in the Bonbon personality matrix. Okay, cool. Breakdown. How about you?
Okay, my belief I'm changing to I am not a Shadowrunner.
Okay. All right, can we unpack that one a little bit? So,
Sure.
is this like I'm like if you, I mean, because they're meant to be like short statements, but is it that you don't want to be a Shadowrunner, or that you're just like not cut out for it, or
Yeah, it's more like I've started being realistic with myself, and it's like I really care about these people and I don't want them getting hurt, and that's why I'm here, but I'm not a Shadowrunner. Like I'm not cut out to do this job.
Right. Okay. So it's like a little self-doubt, but also a little like, but I have to do it anyway, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
My goal is adjacent to that. No one gets hurt.
Nice. Just
And
gets hurt.
and my instinct is I'll stop what I'm doing to help Bonbon, same as before.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then Crusher, what about you?
My belief is no one in this group is a Shadowrunner.
Nice. Yeah.
Including yourself.
No. Sorry. Let's say I'm the
No
only
one else.
Shadowrunner in this group.
Yeah, you better change that.
Yeah, we'll change that.
Okay. All right.
You would have gotten so much more karma the other way around, though.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll just leave my goal as the talisman with the DA, even though I haven't really been working towards it too much. And then I'll leave the instinct as question every action, and then everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
Kind of like a two-part instinct.
Yeah. Well, it's like everything happens for a reason, but you got a question to figure out what the reason is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Cool. All right. So should we just like jump into like because you guys were talking about going to the Barrens, right?
Were we?
Just to go see Maurice. Like I definitely remember there being a conversation about
I
like
think
what the
the-
next step was.
Yeah, we were just talking like, do we need to go save Maurice?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
he doesn't need to be saved.
Is
Right,
this Dodger or Breakdown talking?
Dodger. We know,
karma goal.
but karma. Um, no, because like we know that he's out of jail. He's with
Well,
his family. He's just not in a
right.
good area of town, right?
Well, for right now, like he's out of jail, but he's not like off the hook, right? Like he's a flight risk or whatever. They're just like, stick around, we're gonna come and talk to you again. Yeah, he's not in prison right now, but as technology hasn't like released him for reals.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what were the other things that because we needed to find Javier.
Yeah.
We wanted to try to track down Maurice. Was there another goal or another thing that we needed to do besides those two?
No. The Maurice thing is just a spin-off from some bad decisions that got made partway through. But yeah, I mean, so Maurice is in the Barrens right now, ostensibly with his family. You haven't really talked to him or seen him. Deshaun is pissed at him, and kind of at you, but maybe just at the
That's
whole
because
world.
I
don't know.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some stuff going on, but also Flores. We know Flores is with someone named Cavallo in the facility. She's like taking care of him. You also know that they hired a security team to protect the place, and that there's a magic barrier that has been erected around the resort.
Do we know
Rehab center.
the skill level of the team? Loosely?
I think
Like, what do we know about the team is maybe the best question to ask. Other
About
than there is
yeah,
one.
place?
Sorry.
The security at the place.
Yeah, that's who we're talking about. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you know. I know what I have written down as my notes, but
I have that they bought a contract from Sater Krupp and they subcontracted to Ironside Security a dozen security
Yes.
units.
there you go.
They
I think
paid
that's all you know.
$8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ironside Security is a Sater Krupp security team that has been subcontracted to As Technology to cover the base for some amount of time.
Dang it! I don't have on this character sheet. I don't have my notes from when I read that dude's mind. Dang it. Well,
Slipped your mind.
hopefully that doesn't come up. Question mark.
Yeah.
So what do we
Yeah,
want to do?
so
Like, which path are we supposed to go?
Well, what does your goal lead you towards?
I think we're all split because I would think Bon wants to go to Maurice.
You just
I don't know,
putting
man.
that on Bonbon.
I would think that
Bonbon's life might be less complicated if Maurice wasn't around.
I mean maybe Breakdown believes that too. If
Yeah, fuck that guy.
if it's spun
No,
correctly,
I'm kidding. But fuck that guy though.
yeah. And then I would think that Crusher just wants to find Javier. So maybe Knight's Ass is the deciding vote. That's how I see it, but you guys tell me how your characters see it.
Well, you're wrong. All right, you're wrong. Javier's on mission, and as a real Shadowrunner, you stay on your mission.
Dude, should we have this conversation without Breakdown in the room? Like,
What? That
What?
doesn't make any sense. I don't know what you're talking about.
just I just want us to speak honestly, about what mission we want to pursue
I
right
think
now.
we should speak honestly about what our plan is going to be to go get Javier Flores. I don't know about this nonsense that you're bringing into this little circle here, but like, isn't it time we focused? All right, did you see the pictures and the strings of all the different ways this mission's we got to wrap this up. It's getting too complicated.
You heard Maurice singing my song, okay? I never let a fan down.
All right, Maurice is probably safer in jail right now.
He's not in jail. He's not. We know he's not in jail.
Wait. Well, then
He's out on bond. Like he had to give his company to Ascorp to get him from going
at
to jail.
home on house arrest, like he's probably safer at home on house arrest. Can we focus on Javier, please?
Oh wait, we wouldn't even get paid for helping Maurice. Yeah, well, no, yeah, Javier. Yeah, let's do that one.
I mean, unless Maurice would have some kind of information that we would need.
Well,
But does he really?
Let's think of it this way. So, if we were to help Javier, which is what we're supposed to do, right? If we focus on that, that's associated with as technology, and we might be able to get more information that could actually lead us to help Maurice, since Maurice's company was taken over by Ascorp, right? So maybe we wouldn't really be able to help Maurice yet anyway.
You guys remember when Javier was seen being picked up by Maurice cabs?
Was it Javier? Or was it just somebody from the Brotherhood?
Javier got picked up at the airport by one of Maurice's cars. Yeah.
Probably got the thing originally.
Yeah, I remember when I brought that up and you guys didn't
All right, but
care.
that's, like,
and I
the
was like,
easy-
wow, like Maurice seems like a bad guy and you guys didn't care. And I was like, yeah, Maurice is a fan, but you know what?
He was arrested on suspicion of terrorist activity. That's like the easiest connection that could possibly be made. All right, like it wasn't like they solicited out the usage of the cab. Like, come on, I don't think Maurice is the bad guy in this. I mean, you're welcome to go over there to find out. I think it's not a bad idea.
Out of character, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is like our apartment to the Barrens? Like, is that like us going into straight up gonna get shot zone?
I mean, you've been there before.
Right.
It's literally the worst place in Seattle.
Yeah. Is it the area that we needed? Like,
it's where you met Deshaun the first time, and
yeah,
like,
cards to get into, right? And it was like,
well, it's walled off because there's no police there. Like, Lone Star won't go there. You have to sign like basically a waiver being like, I acknowledge that I'm going here and risking my life or whatever. It's
Right.
yeah, it's a bad scene, but I mean, you're tough, right? You cast spells, and you get guns and shit.
yeah.
It's fine.
You have attacking spells now?
No, I can just get in people's brains, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the same effect on people.
So I guess then we have to make a decision. Do we focus entirely on Javier, or do we think that there's information to get from Maurice that can help us with Javier?
Or that Maurice is a really bad guy because he's taking people to this cult and maybe we shouldn't talk to him or trust him.
Well, I mean, isn't that the best reason to go talk to him right now? Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not-
if
It's not
gonna
like
get us
he
further-
owns a company anymore or has any kind of power, really. He's trapped in the Barrens.
All right, that's the bad part about all this. Like, can he not leave? Can we just get in contact, maybe?
Well, Crusher already tried to get in contact.
Well, Crusher contacted Deshaun, and Deshaun gave him the cold shoulder.
Yeah, it was
Right.
kind of like a failed contact. It wasn't a direct line.
But we could consider that to be an offshoot of general feelings toward us as a whole.
I mean, Deshaun's a different person than Maurice, right? Like, Deshaun had some complicated feelings about his cousin, like, leaving the Barrens and not becoming a gangster and, like, trying to go straight. And, you know, so seeing his cousin, like, fall from grace, like, put a thorn in his side, right?
It's understandable. Sean just seems like jealous of us, you know? Like his brother would rather be with us than with him.
I mean, yeah, for real. Look at all those famous friends and stuff. Yeah. So I guess that's the question, right? You have before you the mission, right, to go after Flores now, or to try to help Maurice in some way if you can.
Is there a photo of Flores somewhere in the room?
Yeah, you have that that Polaroid. Yeah.
So I would say, like, as the three of them are having that discussion, whether it's heated or not, I just walk over and go grab the picture of Flores, just like throw it on the table in front of him, and then just like point down on that, and then just look the three of them in the eye as I do it. So I have to
Can
say
you not
anything in
talk
character.
again, Crusher?
He's being dramatic. Give him a second.
Yeah, yeah. I just kind of like cross my arms and then wait for the three of you to talk.
What you doing?
I just stand there, and if no one says anything, I guess I just walk out.
What are you?
Thinking, all right?
So yeah, on the table is the dossier of all the information you've collected on Flores. There's the like photos of the apartment building where you tracked him down, and like Aztec security. You know, various notes that that Bonbon has printed off from the Matrix about like blood mages and stuff. And yeah, you can see kind of the whole mission like laid out before you. But then there's this like sense of like Maurice is in danger, and breakdown. It's because of you.
So he took a picture of Javier and put it on top of multiple pictures of Javier.
No, he took the
And then
picture
just
of
went
Javier, like
like
pointed
this.
at it dramatically, like this is the mission, right?
Right, but that's
I mean,
whatever. I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
the fact of the matter is like, unless Maurice is going to help us in the mission, we need to just focus on the mission.
Unless Maurice is gonna help us with the mission, we need to focus on Javier. That's what Wheat said, because he went to like -10 volume for some reason.
Poor Wheat has having so many volume
I know.
issues.
Is that better?
A little more.
Slightly, yeah.
Slightly. All right, then let me just turn this one up then a little bit. Right there. Is that better?
That's much better.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you lying to me right now?
No,
I mean, it's
Cool
still
to Maurice.
it's still not like
you're normal.
as loud as the rest of us, but
Louder?
Sure.
Too loud?
Nope.
Too loud? Too loud?
Nope.
Too loud? Still?
I think
Almost
right
normal.
there is probably
It's
good.
probably good.
Is it actually getting louder at all?
Yeah,
but
you
you just
actually
peaked.
Yeah.
Shit.
See, then it
What's
was
the
too loud.
problem?
There you go.
What's
Oh.
happening here? Who are we?
All
Bringing it back.
Is that at least normal volume?
For the most part.
Cool. I mean, it's close.
Yes.
Am I too quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about
quiet.
this? How about this? We're right at break time. There's a dramatic thing that just happened in game. Cut the break. We'll let we figure out his mic issues. And then we'll come back and go an hour or two.
This is
Sounds
what I
good.
get to go grab dinner, looking like my boyfriend's family, and they haven't seen me for a year.
There you go.
Hey guys.
There you go.
Perfect.
All right. We'll take a quick break. Hour two of Mirrorshades coming up right after this. We'll see you guys in just a bit.